deal with airplane peanuts.
If my kid steals another kid's toy,
yeah, I'm the other father. Hey man, your kid just we're at preschool. Can they watch?
What?
Is there a window where we watch? Or
yeah, we're watching. Yeah, we're looking up through a fucking one-way mirror.
Yeah. It's like
the feds. We're investigating our own.
So we're in that one-way mirror.
Yeah.
Yo, dude, I just saw your kid steal a toy from my kid.
No shit.
Yeah.
What kind of toy? What did he steal?
Tonka.
Oh, Tonka truck.
Yeah, Tonka truck.
Yeah, he loves Tonka truck.
Yeah. So that's what you would do?
Do you have kids, Andrew?
No, not yet.
Yeah.
What do you mean? I'm not. He loves those trucks.
Yeah. You're not gonna.
What's that?
Steal? Just scold your kid?
Hey, buddy. Is that your truck? It's his, right? Good boy.
That's what you would do?
You got to take what you want in this world. And don't let these little fucking Asian pieces of shit stop you.
Teaching him two things, right? That I take what I want and that racism.
And start Asian hate.
Yeah. Right. So you're teaching two things. I like that.
Nah, what if your kid does something wrong?
Tommy, don't, no. I would do that.
That's what you would do? Tommy, don't, no.
Yeah. I go, Tommy, don't, no. Right?
Tommy, don't, no.
Tommy, don't, no. Right?
Oh, Tommy, don't, no.
And then I would probably go to the other baby. I'm sorry. I would always have to have some sort of accent, probably. I'm sorry, right? And I would bring it back, give it back to the kid.
You give him the toy back,
right? And Tommy, now we don't know, right? Tommy, my son, right? Tommy said, why not? Right? That's right. Why not? And I would have to come to you and call you probably.
Yeah.
Why not?
I go let him steal the toy.
Yeah, and I'll bring it back to Tommy. Yeah. Tommy, don't. Yes.
Comedy. The city is wild, folks. These guys already taped an episode of the Joe Rogan Experience earlier today, where Shane famously drank 18 beers.
Yeah, and Ari died. Ari's dead.
Mark had a bunch of whiskeys, and Ari Shafir, there's a slight chance that you were here the day that Ari was supposed to be on the show with these two and passed away.
He was old. He was on his way out, that old Hebe.
He told Shane that he could stick with him.
He's in Jewish hell.
I don't think
Germany.
Stand up for Ukraine.
Why did he laugh there?
I just can't get over. Is that his wife?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Just a shocking resemblance to Shane Gillis. Like an absolute shocking resemblance. I can't. I honestly, I tuned out the whole thing. I tuned out because everything going on here. So is that a Kaepernick hat?
Definitely not.
When you're in fight camp. Yeah.
Oh, you think?
Yeah.
What is?
It's like a caged up animal ready to fight. You know?
Are you superstitious?
Yeah.
Like when it comes to fight time, like do you have little things you're like, yo, I don't do this?
Tons of rituals.
Like what?
A lot of meditation, deep breath work, out loud manifestation.
Okay.
No. Come on,
this guy's
Al.
crazy.
You never do that?
This guy's crazy, Al.
I've never manifested anything.
You never manifested anything, Al?
I mean, not with all that,
bro.
So I just made it happen.
Okay, listen.
Just make what happen.
What do you make happen?
No, I'm fucking
You can't
with
even manifest the colors matching your outfits. You think that you're gonna just
Stop it. Finish your pants and then come back here. Like, stop
This is
it.
where they
bro.
stop.
Stop
Okay?
it. Son.
When I
Hey, you
stand
talking
up,
about
they go to
colors?
the ground.
You talking about colors? What? These
I
are
don't see
matching.
color.
These
I
are
don't see
matching.
color. I don't see
Oh,
color.
you're Miles now?
I'm Miles.
Yeah.
Colorblind.
ass.
Racist colorblind person. We got a racist colorblind person on the podcast, bro.
He's colorblind and racist.
He's actually colorblind. The guy that does the color for our podcast is actually colorblind.
I'm not racist.
You're kind of
and
racist.
he doesn't like Asians.
Yes,
You're
like,
a little racist.
You're like
you
Florida.
make a couple called black people the entrains. You did call them that. You did.
It's a comedy podcast.
What is this? What is this?
It's an excuse.
Do you think you could beat up Miles?
Come on.
Come on. Do you really think you could beat up Miles?
Come on. I wouldn't do it.
Huh?
I wouldn't do it. That's not fair.
Why is it not a fair fight? Because he's part Golden Dude?
He's going to have a tiki torch in one hand.
Because his boys are going to storm your house?
Call the Proud Boys like, yo, stand by and
put on your Hawaiian
white shirts, fellas.
There's a cross burning in fucking Long Island City right now.
Damn, bro.
That's gonna be nice when you finally ejaculate.
It's gonna feel great.
So much better when you do it with
so
another
long since
person.
I've laid with a woman.
Yeah, man. When you do it with another person, it's a whole different thing. Even if you're just masturbating and she's sucking your nipples because you begged. Because you begged.
Does that happen sometimes?
Yeah, dude.
You said, "Can you
That's
suck
like
my
half
nipples?"
my sex life is me masturbating and be like, "Can you just please suck my nipples?"
That's pretty fucking
It's
good, though.
very nice, dude.
Yeah, I can imagine.
It's a
that'd be-
serious hack. Because
I can imagine.
Any girl can wiggle out of a blowjob, but if you like, can you just suck my nipples? They're like, okay, fine.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
Damn,
And dude, it's the real deal.
It's got to be a little disappointing for her, though, to
I
be
mean-
like, "Damn, my husband's like a fucking freak." But like not in a good, not like he really fucks me hard or any of that. It's like, no, he's like a weird, he squirms, I suck his nipples.
Dude, do you ever get your nipple sucked while you're jerking off?
Not while jerking
It's
off.
basically getting laid. It is getting laid. It's getting laid.
For sure it is. I'm not discounting. Yes, you are correct.
Sensationally, it's
That's a
getting
fucking
laid.
wild sex act. That's like more sinful than most sex acts. That's for real. That's bad, dude.
No,
Stop.
it's not.
That's bad.
Dude, that's
gay.
sweet release.
That's bad.
No way, dude. It's a sweet release. That's
Believe
getting
it. And
creative.
I'm thinking about it, and I would like it. You don't think I want that? You don't think I want to be doing that stuff?
You ever have this one where the guy goes, he goes, "You got to try this chair. It's a very comfortable chair." And you sit in the chair, and you're like, "This is very comfortable." He goes, "I told you." Like, I know. That's why I'm sitting in it.
That is a specifically male problem, I think.
Yes.
That's definitely something men do together.
Wanting credit.
Yeah.
Wanting credit. I told you when you like agreed already. Like, yeah, I'm in. I'm on board.
I get that with a lot. I have a friend who'll send me videos like, "Oh, that's funny." He's like, "Yeah." And I'm like,
Yeah.
"You didn't make the video.
I know.
What the fuck are we doing? It was good. Good job finding it."
Yeah, give me an "I told you" when I didn't believe you, and then you proved me right.
Yeah.
The Twin Towers will be fine. No, I think they're going to be in trouble. No, they'll be fine. I told you.
Yeah.
That I'll get. All right, I'll give you that one.
I do feel like that is one of the ways that like dudes can kind of relate to being coerced into sex is like if you've ever been shown a YouTube video you didn't want to watch by a good friend. You know?
You'll
and you're
like
like,
it.
oh, fuck.
Oh, fine.
And you're like, okay, I don't want to, you know.
Thumbs down. Yeah.
You're like, I'll
Right.
play nice, I guess.
Yeah, the ending it'll pick up in the end. I swear to God.
Dash Pass benefits only on eligible orders that meet the minimum subtotal terms apply.
And we'll probably use it right after this.
I use it all the time. I use it all the time.
Yeah, there's no delay.
You broke the cactus. That's hilarious. We have this one.
We have more.
Oh my God. Georgia heard the machine story for the first time.
What do you mean for the first time?
For the first time, Georgia heard the machine story.
How'd she get that lucky? She hasn't heard that fucking thing before.
She went this long without hearing it. She never heard that
She
story.
never heard it. Leanne didn't let them hear it. She said they have to be 18 before you hear it.
And they actually followed that rule?
And they followed the rule.
What did she think?
Georgia had said to me the day before, that day at Churchill Downs, someone said, have you ever heard the machine story? And she said, no, I haven't heard it. And I said, you haven't heard it? She goes, Mom wouldn't let us listen to it. And I was like, oh, for real? I go, you've never heard it? She's like, I mean, I know the story, but I don't know what I've never heard it. So I brought her on stage, and then I put her off to the side of the stage so she could hear, and I told the story to her. And it was trust me when you say, like, telling that story to my daughter, I told the story great.
Yeah.
Like I tell it, I give it 100% every night, but like telling it to George, all my asides were to her.
Yeah.
And so when we get off stage, I think Attell goes, oh, what did you think of your dad's story? And she goes, it's bullshit, right? He goes, what? Like, they're like, huh? And she's like, that's not true. There's no way that's fucking true, right? I go, yeah, it's true. And she goes, no, it's not.
Yeah.
Just left.
Yeah.
Bitch, it's paying for college.
See, I love that whenever you say something, they're like, it's one of Dad's stories.
Dad's stories. Oh, Dad's going to tell you one of his stories right now.
And then at the end of the night, I'll never forget this. She goes, do you have any money? And I go, yeah, I got $20 and a couple of cigarettes. And she goes, take my cigarettes and take my $40. She had made like $50 the night before at the comedy store as a waitress. And she goes, take that money. I'd never taken money from a woman before. Like, that's not even in my realm. You know what I'm saying? I'll rob a bitch, but to take money, you know, I robbed a couple bitches in my day. I robbed a chick once I met at the Comedy Store. I was eating a pussy, and I'm trying to take the money out of her pocket. And she fucking, when she picked me up, and I didn't pick her up at the Comedy Store, I picked her up at the Laugh Factory. She got thrown out of Laugh Factory because she was heckling comics. So when I was leaving, she comes up to me. She's like, "Were your feelings hurt?" I go, "No, I didn't even know you were there." You know? And we start talking. She's pretty cute. And she goes, "Do you want to go get a drink?" And I'm like, "Yeah, let's go get a cocktail somewhere." I didn't know any bars. You know, I'm not a drinker, so I didn't know any bars. So I said, "Let's just go to a liquor store." Oh my God, Ryan Sickler. When we went to the liquor store, she bought a bottle of vodka. When she won her purse, she took out a fucking gangster roll. Like
that
hundreds.
gas station wad cash.
I'm like, dog, this bitch is going down, right? I had like a gram of coke, maybe a little less. I'm doing lines with it. I'm looking at that wad. I'm like, ah. So we get back to the hotel. We're finished. We do a couple lines, you know. She goes, "Let me slip into something more comfortable, whatever the fuck." Like, I don't even know. She put like a top on. That's what it was. Because she had on like a tight thing with her tits popping out. So she put on like a bed thing, but she had her jeans on and her shoes. And we start swapping spit, and she stops and she goes, "I have a boyfriend. I'm going to be so..." And I'm like petting her. It's like when you do a virgin Catholic girl on the walk home, you got to pet that back. They're crying like, I'm going to go to hell now. No, you're not. So this chick was swapping spit. We're not even doing nothing heavy. And she would break away and go, "I got a boyfriend. I feel so guilty." I'm like, "Listen, where's your boyfriend?" He's like, "In Seattle." So fuck, don't worry about it. What's your man got to do with me? I got a man.
That's right.
I'm not going to hear it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I remember that song.
So one thing leads to another. Finally, I tell her, "Listen, I want to lick your fucking monkey." And she can't take it. So I take her little jeans off and I'm watching that bulge. But what she did to me was that she took the gangster roll and she took the singles from the middle and she put the singles on top. Now that made the gangster roll a Jewish roll. So I'm eating a pussy and I'm trying to pickpocket, right? And I'm taking out singles. I'm like, what the fuck? And her pussy had sweat to it, so it smelled kind of weird. It was like a Fear Factor type of fucking...
Fear Factor!
I'm eating this tzatziki pussy. It tastes like the gyro sauce. It's got that little Greek smell to it. I'm eating pussy. I close my nose without the fingers. Like I'm trying to like not breathe. Digging in her asshole with my tongue. But the whole time I'm trying to pickpocket her. 10-minute Fear Factor episode. I finally got her for 200. I popped my head up, put a quarter in the meter. This is the funniest story ever. I fucking get in that car and I shoot to Dante's house, the drug dealer. It's 5-1. I just made it. I go in, I go, "Here's 200. Give me 200 worth of coke." He goes, "You owe me 50 from the other night." "No worries." And all of a sudden he looks at me and goes, "You smell funny." And I go, "Yeah, I was eating some old Greek pussy. It smelled like something out of Jimmy's Seafood."
Who's the most distracting on Sunny's set, getting a day done?
Distracting?
Yeah, like who on this? There's always like a few actors or at least one person on set who makes
Danny.
the days a little bit longer.
Danny.
He does,
Yeah, he turns into, God forbid we have background actors in the scene. He just turns into, he's just like, I'm like, have you not had enough days where you're the center of attention? He just is like...
Is he like fucking with everybody?
Oh, yeah,
that's
putting on
great.
a show. He gets a 50-year-old woman to laugh at him and he's in heaven.
But think about what that feels
He
like
doesn't
for the
stop.
background person.
Oh,
Dude,
they love
I
it.
mean, come on.
They love it so much and
Yeah.
it's really great. But if we're outside and it's 100 degrees and I'm like, it's almost time for me to go home. I'm like, can we just do the scene, or did you want to?
He's like, I got to rap with
make
these
more
guys.
butt
man.
jokes with the background person who you're never going to see again. Definitely Danny for sure.
See, he's like the most wild on his own. Does his
Yeah,
own
or he'll
thing.
just get in a mood and he'll just start like fucking with the director and being like, that doesn't make sense. Make it make sense. And it's usually like a guest director that's one of Rob's friends.
Mhm.
And yeah, it just like slows everything
See,
down.
I think they deserve that though. When somebody comes in,
Oh, they get it.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, light them up a little bit.
Yep. Yeah.
Have you guys ever had to fire a director that's done such a poor job that it was like, we can't do this anymore? And you don't need to say the name.
No, but
tell me the name.
there's plenty. I'll tell you the name.
Because at you guys' level, it's kind of hard to change stuff. Why would you fuck with the thing?
It's also, it's a very specific look. There's a specific formula.
Yeah.
It works. And also,
It goes cock, fart, laugh.
Yeah.
Cock, fart.
Cock, fart. Sometimes you throw a vag in there, because
Not often, though.
Not often, but that's what makes it so funny when it does pop up.
That's exactly right. Throw a vag in there.
That's throw a vag
It says
sometimes.
that right on the script.
Yeah.
Throw a vag.
Toss a vag. Here's where we stick in a quick vag. And then a little
then you
barf
move
every
on.
once in a while. Yeah.
Throwing a vag should be the name of an episode, and I don't need credit, but it's fine. It should be the name of one episode.
All right. I'll come up with something.
What about soap? What are you using? You using body wash? Using a bar?
Nah, I'm not a soap guy. I'm not a soap or shampoo dude.
So you just rinse off? No
Yeah,
soap, no
basically.
shampoo.
You're fucking with us.
No, that's my thing. I
No,
don't do
it's
it.
not. You don't use any soap in the shower?
Rarely.
That's insane. What?
Yeah. Okay.
Hot water. It's not good for you. I'm telling you.
Probably not. Yeah.
Go look at the studies.
Yeah.
That's why everyone's allergic to everything.
Holy shit.
I don't have.
It's probably got a point.
I'm the only person I know that has no acid reflux, no allergies, never taken my Lanta, never taken a Tums, never had heartburn, has no foodborne allergies, can eat. I did that show Hot Ones. I got up to the Scoville scale of like 35 million. I left the place. People are like, how do you feel? And I'm like, feel exactly as I felt when I walked in. And they're like, oh, but the next morning on the toilet, man, you're going to pay the price. I couldn't even tell that what I've eaten or done. I can eat any shellfish. I can eat stuff that's rotted. I can eat stuff that if I got cottage
It's like a
cheese
goat,
and it's got
this guy.
green hair on it, I'll just spoon it off, throw it, and I'll eat that.
You think this all comes down to not using Irish Spring? That's what you
Yes.
think this is coming
All
from?
roads.
I need to see the science on this.
Really quick, just want to say thank you for watching this video and let you know we're going to continue to do this for every month moving forward. So on the last day of every month, we'll do a best moments from all the major podcasts. So we'll do one for August next month and so on. I don't need to explain to you how months work, but thank you for watching and please subscribe right now so you don't miss anything. Back to the video.
Last week on Tiger Belly, they announced that they have broken up. They are broken up. They continue to do the podcast. So I am the first guest. on their new on the podcast. Okay, and if you remember, last year when I went on Tiger Belly after we split the History Hyenas, Bobby and Kalila wore shirts, or Bobby Lee wore a shirt that said Team Giannis.
The Team Giannis shirt, it's coming.
Well, tomorrow, and we've got it made. Vanity's doing it, and it was his homeless pimp's idea. I got to give him all the credit. I'm going on to Tiger Belly with a button-down shirt, and I'm going to open it at some point in the podcast, and it will say Team Kalila.
Team Giannis.
Oh, whoa!
Oh, whoa!
Yes! Yo, it's the same shirt. It's the same shirt.